But yeah, it's always just been a weird feeling when you see all these empty parking lots. It just, I don't know. It's cool because like, oh, cool. Everyone's like, it's like a day off from the world, you know? Everyone's just, but then again, there's like, damn Jack in the Box, I'm pretty sure it's like 24 hours and they still have their employees working on Thanksgiving, I think. And oh God, that was clutch right there that I grabbed my freaking Nano at that point. I'm still filming on the Nano, by the way. I don't want to film with the FX3. I was looking at some stuff. Suction cups. I don't know if I trust the suction cup on my car while I'm driving on the freeway for like bumps like that. Like, nah, I'm chilling off that. There was this extension pool that I was looking into where I could mount it. Oh my goodness, bro. Clutch up, bro. That was a perfect example of why I don't want to put FX3 on the suction cup. Again, suction cup could be, you know, goated, but if it's my only camera right now and that's how I make my bread, I don't want to take a risk and just break it if it falls off the suction cup or something like that. So I'm chilling from there. But yeah, what was I yapping about? Oh yeah, dude, just it's so weird how the world looks like on those 5 days where parking lots are dead. Oh, dude, freaking Jack in the Box, yes. Why you got employees? Who the hell's eating Jack in the Box? I mean, there's truck drivers too and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to like, wait, how do I know Jack in the Box is open on Thanksgiving? Was I one of those people? No, it was like, this was I think like 3 years ago. I was getting Jack in the Box maybe like 2 days before Thanksgiving. And it was like open on Thanksgiving all day. I'm like, bro, are you even making like money that day? You probably waste money hiring that employee to work that day than the sales that you're making that day. I could be wrong. I'm not freaking Jack in the Box CEO. That's wild. I just pulled that thing where I didn't click record for the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'd rather catch it now than when I'm clicking end to record and everything. Anyways, what I'm trying to talk about is credit card spendings and monies. But what I say is always justify your purchase before buying it. I know having a credit card, it's really easy just to hit swipe and worry about that credit later on. But you have to remember, when you swipe a credit card, you have to pay that back. Yeah, sure, you might not have to worry about it for a week or two, but it's still gonna be sitting there in 3 weeks, a month and a half, 2 months. So if you guys are out there, and I'm speaking from experience because I used to be a really bad spender on my finances and my monies, really, really bad. I'm not like that anymore, thank the Lord. I'm trying to steward my money better. But if you guys are debating about buying stuff, is justify the purchase before you even swipe it. And I'm speaking from experience right now, and experience from the past as well. Anything that I say, I'm always gonna speak from experience, never out of like, oh, maybe you should do this, or maybe no, it happened to me already, or it's currently happening to me. So for example, there's a camera accessory that I want. It's called like the Snorri rig, or like Snorri rig, I believe. It's on Amazon for like $200. Athena, don't you dare. It's like on Amazon for $200. It's like a chest thing that you put on your chest. It's like a pull, and you mount the camera so it gives you like that POV effect of your chest. People call it like a drunk cam. I know the movie Extraction 2 did a really good job with it too, with how there was a certain angle that they did. It's a bunch of camera nerd stuff. But I want it, but I don't need it, and I have to justify the purchase before I purchase it, right? Because even though it's only $200 and I got money in my savings and my checkings, my credit card's great, I'm not just gonna go there and swipe it just because I want it without thinking, right? I gotta justify the purchase. And before I make that purchase, I also have to be like, okay, what would I use this for? What am I doing right now where I need to buy it, right? Because it's more of a want. And you could get that same effect with a tripod strapped around your waist with like a rope or a lifting belt, or there's a whole bunch of different ways that you could achieve this look for free with equipment that you already have. So I'm over here thinking like, I could just buy it. But then I'm like, okay, bro, like you could buy it, but you haven't even tried the freeway. What if the freeway is so much more simple for you to do or just convenient and you save that $200? Nowadays, we're so like worried about like swiping the credit card and worrying about later on. And that's how you build that credit, not good credit, but negative credit of, hey, you owe your credit card company money, or, oh, bro, I spent my whole paycheck. I believe I saw a recent poll of like, your average American spends their entire paycheck in the first 48 hours or something like that. Which I've been a victim to. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been a victim to that. I'm not like that every single week or every single month. But I spent where like, oh, I got paid and gone, you know? But I mean, that's just, I had needs at the time, you know, pay bills or buy a ticket or whatever it was, right? And, but yeah, if you guys are out there just buying like random stuff, I'm not here to judge people, or I'm not judging, I'm just giving advice. Like, oh, don't buy that. But like, spend your bread wisely, you know, steward it properly through God. God gives us these abilities to make money and use it wisely. If you guys are just buying like nonsense, because I remember doing that. I remember I was that kid, my cousin, one of my cousins put me on it. When we were kids, there would be this this is so funny actually. Whenever we were kids, we would download those apps or whatever where you could download a game for 30 seconds. You would earn credit for playing that game, and you could do that multiple times with different apps. If it was games or if it was just testing out an app, and you would get these credits on this app, then you could transfer those credits to an Amazon account, like an Amazon gift card, like, oh, a $10 gift card. And we will do that. But then I went overboard and I made like multiple accounts. I started doing it. And sure enough, I made like $90 when I was like 13 or 14 off, you know, these little apps. And then I would go and I would buy, because I had an iPod Touch 4 or whatever. Oh, dude, that's crazy, an iPod Touch. For those of you who don't know, that's basically an iPhone without the cell service and all the call features. It was a really thin, you know, it was like, anyways, you guys can look it up. And then I would buy useless accessories, right? I'm like 13, 14, I think I was like 13 probably. And I have this, you know, a stylus, like those little pins that you had, new cases, little cheap earbuds I didn't even need because I already had some, but it was the effect of buying something online, receiving it at I don't even remember getting those packages, bro. How did I even get those things? Man, I gotta dig deeper in my memories for that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is don't go out there and buy useless stuff. Justify your guys' purchases, save your bread, invest wisely, justify your guys' purchases. Ask yourself, is this a want? Is this a need? What am I gonna do with this? Is there a cheaper alternative? Can I do this for free for example, for me, by using a tripod, use my lifting belt, put it around, all those things, you know, exercise all the options. So just don't dive into it because you have the bread. You know, money's there, money comes and goes, money's meant to be spent. But sometimes, and for a person like me, who would just blow through their paychecks, those were, yeah. I'm just trying to, if anyone's out there just going through it and you guys are wondering, where's all my money going to, or what is it? These are just little tips to apply to your life. But that's all that I really got to say for today. But God bless you guys. I appreciate you guys who are here actually watching. It means a lot to me. That's all. Thank you guys.
Happy holidays. Thankful and grateful to have you in the family. Yeah, I'm about to tear up while I say this.
Well, hold on. Here's a microphone.
Any other last words, Ivan?
Last words? Was he gonna die?
Anything you'd like to share?
Happy
It's live on
Thanksgiving.
feed. Grateful to have that kid Rob here. Wish to see you again next Thanksgiving. Happy New Year's. Happy, Merry Christmas.
You guys talk over there.
I have the microphone right here, sir.
Go down. Hey, till next holidays, continue to prosper. Praise the Lord. Wish you the best. All love.